Today we're at the West Somerset Railway for a very special occasion, the railway's 50th anniversary weekend. This event celebrates 50 years since trains first returned to the line as a preserved heritage railway. Over the weekend there's a great mix of heritage locomotives, passenger service and plenty of classic railway atmosphere along Britain's longest standard gauge heritage line. In this video we'll be taking a look at some of the trains in action and enjoying the celebrations. Good morning from the West Somerset Railway and their 50th anniversary of the reopening of the line from Minehead to all the way down pretty much. This exact weekend 50 years ago it was reopened as far as Blue Anchor, which we'll be visiting later on, and we will see the original first locomotive at some point today, which was Victor. Yeah, we've just got off at Crocombe Heathfield, where the highest station on the line, and we will see Victor come through hauling goods in a little bit. So if you're enjoying the content so far, then please remember to do all your normal good stuff like subscribe, share, comment. It all greatly helps them hitting magical 500 subscriber mark by the end of the year, if not before. So hit the button. And just coming up through the cutting under the bridge to go into Crocombe is the goods service being hauled by the only guest locomotive for the weekend, Victor, which was the train which pulled the very first service after the line reopened on the 28th of March 1976. There's a token exchange happening as well. Right, very shortly arriving into Crocombe Heathfield is one of the manors, 7812 Earlstoke Manor. We are running a little bit behind, quite a way behind, because the DMU breakdowns was cancelled. So hopefully plans won't be affected too much for the rest of the day. There we go, Earlstoke Manor arriving in to Crocombe, steaming very nicely. Right, here we are at Blue Anchor. Just come in with 7812 Alsate Manor. Steaming well as always. Got a little bit of time here before we then go up to Minehead and then we double back. It's definitely busy today, which is good. What the line needs is a bit of busyness. There we are, the street, Blue Anchor. Just riding in here is Victor. Here we go, here's one guest for the weekend, Victor. Running back through, ready to go back with the train to Minehead, doing a little shuttle. And as I said earlier, it was Victor that did the first ever service from Minehead to Blue Anchor 50 years ago yesterday on the 28th of March. And it's here also for a little bit longer. It is doing the steam gala at the beginning of May. So hope you have plenty of opportunities still to see it in action over the next month or so. From Minehead. I don't know if you're able to hear me because you've got the high neck rattling behind you there. Literally in, and in the space of a couple of minutes we'll be straight back out again. It's one of those today. Normally I spend a bit of time in Minehead, but I haven't got time. There's Victor who's just brought us in. Might see Victor again later. So parked up there, we've got the Flockton Flyer 6412. Again, that was one of the original locomotives when the line reopened. Taking on the water is Alsate Manor. And further down in the background you've also got one of the diesel shunters. Right, just here at Doningford Holt, just got off the diesel, which is running. Nice little request stop underneath the road bridge here, and yep, there's a quite nice curve. Next stop is Watch It, about 20-minute walk. Right, just leaving Watch It on the DMU. Managed to get it sorted and it is running. It's nice to actually be on a nice old bit of traction. There's only going to be a short one down to Willerton. Then after that, we will actually get to visit the least used station on the West Somerset Railway, Norton Fitzwarren. Somewhere, if I can, I'll link to it. It'll be in a corner somewhere. I will put the video to where I actually did it as a let's visit. Yep. There we'll be going through Doningford Holt and then stop at Willerton. And the train will go down to Tagumba, but the one I went after I don't think stops at Tagumba. But I don't mind. Right, here we are at Tagumba. There we go, Tagumba. Probably my favourite station on the whole line, actually. It's a really nice little station. And this DMU is getting ready to go back out again. And given that it is, yeah, spitting with rain, I think I might be tempted to jump back on and go back up to Willerton. Just I'll give you a quick look in the front. Yep, that's the DMU here at Tagumba. Right, DMU again. Just brought us back up from Tagumba. We sat here for 20-ish minutes, then it'll take us back down the line again. I think now we're just waiting for a steam train to come in that used to do back in the olden days.
We'll wait, yeah, that's right.
Nice to see the Easter running. It is the original one from the period. There we go, that's just DMU in at Willerton. And just arriving in here at Willerton is the DMU. Just been up in one of the sideys for a little bit, and we are getting ready to do Tagumba, Crocombe Heathfield, Bishop's Lydeard, and the least used station on the West Somerset Railway, Norton Fitzwarren Holt. And they know that I will be going down to Norton. we're not actually stopping at North Fitzwarren Halt. We are actually going right down to the Network Rail boundary line. So we've gone past the triangular loop. So we're now coming out to the main line there, which will take you to Taunton, to Exeter, eventually to Wellington and Columpton. This is one hell of an experience. That is right at the end. Now, this is something that very, very few people will ever get to do while at the West Somerset Railway. Come right down to the boundary. So looking around the point of the current now, see the line curves away. Next station coming down the line would be Tiverton Parkway, though hopefully in a couple of years' time it will be Wellington. A few minutes up the line northbound from here is Taunton, the second busiest station in Somerset. Right, just go to see coming through now is an IET from Plymouth going to London Paddington. Straight past. And at the toe. What an experience that was. Wow. Right, just right back into Bishop Lydiard, back on the DMU. So I'm currently at the end of the day there for me. Just going to watch it leave, then I will round up. There we go. DMU at Bishop Lydiard. Just arriving into Bishop's Lydiard now is 7812 Earl State Manor, pulling it onto platform number, guess what it is. Going on platform 2, there we go. With the DMU ready to leave shortly after. There we go, that's the DMU leaving Bishop Lydiard. Got back up the line. Very slowly and tentatively it seems like. Goes into the Somerset countryside on this journey. Right, that's the end of the day for me here at the West Somerset Railway, celebrating 50 years since the line first reopened between Minehead and Blue Anchor. So thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the content and all that, and if you haven't, as always, please don't do all the normal good stuff like, subscribe, share, comment, and let me know down in the comments of all the different steam, diesel and everything we've seen today, which engine was your favourite. And until next time, I'll talk to everybody very, very soon. So here's to the 50 years of the West Somerset Railway. Yep, it is going to be from Bishop Lydiard. Give it a, well, it is a chew puff for now.